the amphibians, tortoise and crocodiles, then the aerial animals. So we are going to just read about the animals, types of animals where they are living, what are their habitat. Okay children, now just open page number 46 in your textbook, that is chapter number 7, animals and their habitat. So here we are going to start our chapter. Animals are found everywhere. Now where the animals are being found? They are present everywhere. They can be seen in deep oceans. आप animals को कहाँ देख सकते हैं? Deep oceans के अंदर, very cold place जो बहुत ठंडी जगह होती है, cold place पर देख सकते हैं. Thick jungles, बहुत घने जंगल में देख सकते हैं. High mountains and hot deserts. Now in the deserts also and in the high mountains also. The surrounding areas of the environment in which animals live is known as their habitat. अब जिस area में या environment में animals रहते हैं, that is known as the habitat. Their surrounding provides the animal with food, shelter, space, water and proper weather. Now, what the surrounding they provide to the animals? That is the food, the shelter, the space, water and the weather. A habitat can be as big as forest or as small as a pond. Now, how can be a habitat as big as forest? जितना बड़ा forest है उतनी बड़ी habitat हो सकती है, या फिर छोटा सा pond होता है वैसे भी habitat होती है. Every animal tries to adjust itself to its surrounding or to the particular way of life it lives. Now, what the animals they do? They just try to adjust themselves according to the place, according to the surroundings where they are living. Next, this adjustment is called adaptation. और इस adjustment को क्या बोलते हैं हम? Adaptation. Now, each habitat has its own features and conditions such as suitable kind of weather, soil availability of water, food, etc. Now, what is the habitat? It has its own features and the suitable conditions. What are the suitable conditions? They are the weather, soil, availability of water and the food they are eating. Many more are there. The animals that stay in a particular habitat are able to cope up with its condition and adapt themselves to it. जो animals एक ही टाइम पे एक ही जगह पर बहुत टाइम से रह रहे हैं, what they are doing? They just cope with that condition. वो उस जगह से familiar हो जाते हैं. They are able to live there and they adapt the changes or the weather of that place. Now, depending upon the different habitat, animals can be categorized into following groups. Now, the 4 groups we are going to read. So, what is the first one? Depending on the habitat, the animals are being categorized into some groups. They are, first is the land or terrestrial animals. First कौन सा है? Land or terrestrial animals. First, land or terrestrial animals. Okay children, now so we are going to read about the land and terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. जो animals land पर रहते हैं उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं? Terrestrial animals. Wild animals that live in jungle, mountains and adverse environment find their natural shelters. जो wild animals है, जो जंगल में रहते हैं, mountains पे रहते हैं, they are finding their environment according to the natural shelter. Nature के अंदर रहते हैं. Like us, animals can feel cold and heat and they respond to what they feel. जैसे कि हमें hot और cold के बारे में पता चलता है, we can also feel like that. Animals can also feel the hot and the cold. The habitat they choose for themselves depends on this. Now, on what it is dependent? That is the habitat where they are living. It depends on it. In jungle, animals take shelter under the trees. In jungle, where the animals are taking the shelter under the trees. Next, trees provide them shade and support Next point we have, coming to the page number 47. In the grasslands, tall grasses give protection to the animals. Grassland में जो tall grasses होती है, what they are giving? Protection to the grass animals. They also hide under the tall grasses. अब animals कहाँ पर hide करते हैं? Under the tall grasses. To protect themselves from the threat, from the danger. वो danger से बचने के लिए कहाँ पर जाते हैं? Under the tall grasses which are present in the grassland. In rock or mountain regions, lions and bears live in the caves which are known as dens. Now, in the mountains or in the mountain region, the animals, the tigers, where they are living, वो cage में रहते हैं, and that is the shelter of those animals. And what it is called? It is called the den. Coming to the next, we have some animals make their homes under the ground. Now, what some animals do? They are making their homes under the ground. ज़मीन के अंदर घर बनाते हैं. They dug the ground to make hole for themselves. What they do? They are just digging the hole into the ground, and inside that they are living. Rabbit, groundhogs, and monkeys live in the burrows. Now, what these houses are called? They are the burrows. And which are the animals that are making? The rabbits, groundhogs, and monkeys. They are living in the ducks inside the ground. Snakes live in hole in the ground. Where the snake is living? Inside the hole in the ground. Ants make ant hills for their shelter. What the ants do? They make the ant hills, a hill-like structure with the help of the sand they are making, and they are living inside that. That is called the ant hills. Next, these are made up of mud and have special rooms to store food. Now, how they are made? With the help of the mud, and they are having the special rooms in which these ants are just storing their food which they can eat. Next, we have in cold areas like Arctic region, which are usually covered with thick snow, animals have a challenge to survive long winters and cold temperature. Now, in which areas? The cold areas. Which areas are that? That are the Arctic regions. The animals which are living there, they have a challenge that they have to live there and they have to survive. So they just change themselves according to the weather, and they are just surviving over there. The female give birth to their young ones inside a den dug into the bank of the snow. Now, where the females are giving birth? Into the dug in the hole where they are just having the bank of a snow. Small mammals build tunnels beneath the snow. What the small mammals do? They just make the small holes beneath the snow. Snow के अंदर वो holes बनाते हैं, and there inside that they are living. Who are living? The mammals. They sleep throughout the cold winter months, and inside that hole, throughout the cold winter month, they are just sleeping over there so that they are being protected from the heavy cold. Now, feeding on seeds and dry grasses when awake. Now, when they are awake, जब वो जगते हैं, how they are being feed? They are feed on the dry grasses. सूखी घास के ऊपर उन्हें feed किया जाता है. Bats, ground squirrels, hamsters, and hedgehogs are some such animals. Now, what are those animals? They are the bats, ground squirrels, hamsters, and hedgehogs. This long winter sleep is called the hibernation. Now, what are these long winter sleep called? They are the hibernation. Now, next we have the domestic animals. Where they are kept? They are kept in the shelters. Like the horses living. Where the horses living? In the stable. The house of the horse is called the stable. We keep sheep and goat on the farms. आप sheep और goat को कहाँ रखते हैं? Farms के ऊपर. We build sheds for cows and buffaloes. अगर आप लोग village में जाओगे तो आपको cows और buffaloes देखने को मिलेंगे. Where they are living? They are having a shed, and under that shed they are living. We keep horse in a stable. आप horse को कहाँ रखते हो? Under the stable. The house of the horse is called the stable. Dogs and cats live with us in our home as pets. Now, which animals we are keeping at our home? The dogs and the cat, and they are living at our home with us, and they are the pet animals. Hens and ducks are kept in the coops. Now, where the hen and ducks are kept? Inside the coop. through by third part of the earth. Fish, whales, dolphins, seals, octopus, starfish, etc. are some animals that live in water. Now, कौन-कौन से animals हैं जो water में रहते हैं? They are the fish, whales, dolphins, seals, octopus, and starfish. Coming to the next page, we have page number 48. Some fish live in the sweet water. Now, where the some fishes are living? In the sweet water of lakes, ponds, and rivers. कहाँ पर आपको sweet water मिलेगा? In the lakes, ponds, and rivers. But other fishes are living in the salty water, that is the sea water. जो sea water होता है वो कैसा होता है? Salty water होता है. There also the fishes are living. Fish swim with the help of their tail and fins. Now, how do fish swim? Fish कैसे swim करती है? With the fins and the tail. As example, we are swimming. हम कैसे swim करते हैं? With the help of our hands and the legs. Same way, the fish is also swimming with the fins and the tail. Their body is covered with scales. Now, on their body, there are the scales. You can see the fish. There are the scales present on the body of the fish. Now, they take breath by using of the air mixed through their mouth and let it out through their gills. Now, what they are doing? They are just with the help of these scales, they are just taking the oxygen inside their body, and through which they are taking out from the gills. So children, what we have just learned about this chapter, animals and their habitat, how the animals live according to the habitat, about the nature or the area where they are living. Next, there were two types. First was land and terrestrial. Second was aquatic animals. What are the land or terrestrial animals? The animals which are living on the land. And what are the aquatic animals? The animals which are living inside the water. So you have to read the chapter 2 times at your home till from page 46 to 48. Okay? And now we will